everybody, and welcome to Rosie's Tips. Today I am going to show you how to make sushi. It is sushi made out of nothing but just vegetables. As you can see right there, I have the rice around the edges with all the little veggies and avocado inside the middle, and it's basically just vegetables. The rice is just made out of vegetables also. So I am going to put this aside and I am going to show you how to make the rice first. They're very delicious, easy to make, and very healthy. So what you start with is cauliflower. So you're going to get the little flowers from the cauliflower, and we're going to use jicama. Jicama is a root that you buy at the supermarket, and it's just white. Basically you find it in like Latin supermarkets or Asian supermarkets also, and the regular supermarket sometimes. So it's just a root. You're gonna peel it with a potato peel. In this case I just peeled I used a smaller one, so I'm gonna put these aside. So you're just gonna use these two ingredients. Let me put it all the way over here. Get them out of the way. So you're going to use your processor. I'm using the small processor because I already made some earlier, just to kind of show you guys how to make it. Get that out of the way. So you're going to I have half a cup of jicama. Just use the same amount of jicama and the same amount of cauliflower. This is what I had left over from chopping. So I diced the jicama in little squares. Jicama is really, really delicious. It's just a root that picks up anything sweet, salty, or spicy that you add onto it. It's semi-sweet root. I think I could taste the sweetness in there. So I put the jicama in my food processor, and the little pieces of cauliflower in there. And I'm going to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, pink Himalayan salt. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon also. Remember, when you make this rice, I want to let you guys know that you could also add spices and herbs to this to make to use this recipe for any dish that you're making. I actually make this rice and I add tomato. And I make the red rice for my enchiladas when I do my Mexican enchiladas. So my healthy vegetable enchiladas. So you're gonna mix this in the food processor like that, and you're gonna just kind of shake it a little bit because you want it to really blend. Really mixed in there because you want it to be kind of sticky. And it does. And it's not going to be sticky per se, but you want to be able to for it to hold together when you're doing when you're doing your rolls. Okay, that looks really good. It looks like sticky white rice. I'm going to taste it just to make sure it has the right amount of salt in there. I think it might need a little bit more salt. So, there's a little bit that got stuck in there. So I used about 1/4 of a teaspoon, but I suggest that, it does taste good. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon and a little bit more salt in here. I suggest that you guys just keep adding salt, but start with less because you don't want to over salt it either. But the rice does need to be a little saltier because it's gonna that's gonna flavor all the veggies around the little roll. Gonna shake it. A little bit more. Cover this also. Get that out of the way. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the side sides down a little bit more to make sure the salt and the lemon got mixed in there. All right. That should be good. So let me taste again. Perfect. Very good. The jicama is actually gonna give the dry cauliflower moisture that it needs for the rice. It's a great combination. Get that out of the way. Now I am going to show you, woo, how exciting. I like this part. I'm going to show you guys how to make the rolls themselves. So what we start with is a cucumber, long cucumber. Actually, let me show you what kind of cucumbers I use. Okay, I buy these long cucumbers at the supermarket. They're the organic long skinny ones, and these are, well, they're not too skinny, but they're thinner than the bigger cucumbers that you normally buy at the supermarket. I already used half of it for the other sushis that I had there earlier, and this is what I have left, and I'm going to show you how I do those. Right here I have all the little items that I use for the sushi. So you basically, you're going to cut them in little, about an inch thick, a little bit over an inch or an inch. You decide how you want to cut them, and you cut them like this. So I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces out of this little piece of cucumber that I had. And then you're going to get a teaspoon. And I use a teaspoon to scrape the inside out to make them the rings like this. You want to be able to make the rings for the sushi just like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the teaspoon and you're going to just push in there. You're right there, you see? I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to push in with my teaspoon. Turn it around again and I'm going to push in again. Now you're going to turn it over and you're going to do the bottom side. Same thing. Just push that teaspoon and put pressure in there like this all the way around. And you're going to scoop it out. Just like that. Like a little melon ball. You could also use them if you're going to be making nice dishes with little melon balls. You could use them. For me, I put all my scraps in here in one big bowl and I use them for juicing. So I don't throw any of my scraps away. And then you turn it, just kind of go over your scrap bowl, turn it around and really scoop it out of there. Like that. And you make your hole. So I'm going to put these aside and I'm going to show you how you assemble it. It's so easy. Put that aside and we're going to start the assembly part. Now, to assemble these, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need some avocado that I cut up already here. I have some spinach leaves. I have little celery sticks. I have cucumber sticks. I have carrot sticks. And I have the little long green onion sticks. So they're just little matchsticks that you make for the assemble of the sushi, okay? So let me get actually a cutting board would help. I'm going to use my cutting board and I'm going to put one of the rings on it right there, and I'm going to get some rice. I love this recipe, it's so good. Okay, I'm going to put the rice right in the center of the sushi roll. And it looks like sticky rice. It tastes like sticky rice. the rice could pick up the flavor of any herbs or spices that you guys might add to it. And it's really, really easy to make. So I'm putting that in there. And you're going to use your finger to make a hole in the center. Just like that. So I just pressed it in there against the cutting board, and I put my finger in there, and I'm pushing the rice to the ends of the cucumber there. See how you make that hole, and you just push, and you just push it all the way to the ends, towards the ends of the cucumber. If you need more rice, you put a little bit more rice on it. The cauliflower and jicama rice. I'm spilling the rice all over the place. There we go. Like that. Okay, now you're going to put all your veggies in the center. So you can start with a piece of carrot right there. And the celery. Oops, that fell out. So if your sticks are, that one's a little long. If your sticks are a little long, you could just cut them. So right like that. Now I'm going to put a piece of cucumber in there and really press them to the edges of the roll. Now I'm going to put the onion, and please use the onion because the onion really, really does give it a good flavor. And now I'm going to put my chunk of avocado in there. So what I did when I diced up the avocado, there you go, see? When I diced up and what I also do is put a little more vegetables in there if I have room. I add the vegetables in there. What I do with the avocados, I was saying, I dice it up and I put a little bit of lemon juice on it, and so I season it with salt also, so it doesn't turn dark while I'm assembling. And there you go, that's your sushi roll. And what I do when you're assembling them, this is another thing I wanted to show you guys. When you assemble them, you let them sit on a piece of napkin like this, or a paper towel napkin on them, so it could soak up the moisture of the jicama, because the jicama is a little moist, and they could sit there so it'll grab all the moisture. I did that to these earlier, so they're not releasing any more moisture until they're ready to serve. And there you go. That's how you make healthy sushi rolls just made out of pure veggies. And I made this sauce. It's ginger, cilantro, lime, and salt with let's see, a little bit of avocado. You can make any type of sauce that you like for the sushi rolls. I'll also put the ingredients for the sauce at the bottom, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please give me a thumbs up, like if you like it, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll continue to bring healthy recipes so you guys could enjoy your fruits and vegetables more in your diet. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.